Hey guys, I'm the Angry Ghost. This is the advanced setup guide. I'm going to show you guys how to create your own sample packs and how to record the music and export it as Midi files. So I'm going to log into Wynncraft real fast, and I'm going to start with the recording part. To start, you need to go into Options, Controls, Keybinds, and scroll down to Province of Music. And you need to make the bind for record MIDI. I'll put it on, that isn't bound. Okay, alright, I'm gonna hit that key. I know it's not the start of a song, but I'm just gonna hit that. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit it again to stop it. And then I'm going to disconnect. And I'm gonna go into here, into the recorded music editor, and click the one you want. It told you in the bottom left which one you just recorded, and then I'm gonna hit replay to check that it's the right one, which it is. So then I'm gonna hit export. Okay, and then open folder. And here it is. Okay, and then you can use that in any music editor you want. Now, time for making sample packs. Okay, so now to make the sample pack. So, to start making sample packs, you're going to go into here, then here, then you're going to want to go into sample pack editor here. Okay, so you're going to hit create new, and then you're going to click this and then this to change the sample pack to this one. And then you can go into name here, and you can change the name of it. So I'm going to do test 1 2 3, and the author to name. Okay, then I'm going to save the changes. And now we have this, and as you can see, it has no icon. It says no icon found. So if you hit change image, it'll pull up a file manager, and you can go find the icon you want. It has to be a PNG, and then you hit open. And then I'll save the changes so you can see it. There. So I set it to a new icon. And then next is creating rules. So each rule will be able to have a note type. This will tell you what note it's going to replace. So you can click whichever one you want. I'll do harp because that's the one that every song uses. And then I'm going to do... Okay, yeah, and then so then you need an SF2 file. And so I'm gonna go find one. Okay, so a good website to look for SF2 files is called Musical Artifacts. This is a good place to go. Okay, so then in this search bar, if you put in formats, SF2, just like this, it'll filter it by SF2s. And then you need to make sure that the license is one that you can redistribute and that can be played without getting a copyright strike. Otherwise, you're going to have some issues. If you can't redistribute it, then you can't send the pack to other people. And if it can get you a copyright strike, then probably don't distribute it, because then it'll get YouTubers screwed up. So yeah, like this one, this is a licensing gray area. So you don't want to do this one because you have no clue where it came from. Okay, so here's another thing. If you look here on the WTFPL, this is the do what the fuck you want with it license. So if you click this, this will put this here. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put both of them. And now I can filter them by just these two. And so I'm gonna find one. Okay, yeah, and then even if it says it's under a certain license, you gotta be careful. Like this one, I doubt this is under the correct license. Okay, I'm just gonna look for a piano, so I'm gonna do that. And that didn't work. Oh, I guess because it's... Okay, I'm gonna reorder this. I'm gonna put this at the start. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't know about that one. Okay, this one will probably work. So I'm gonna download this one. And save that. Okay, it's finished downloading. So now I have this SF2. And I can go into Minecraft. I can open folder. Because, yeah, I can't do it from there. I can open the folder. I can go into Instrument Files. And paste this in here. Okay, so now that's there. So now back to Minecraft. If I go into SF2 Files, now it's there. So I'm going to click this. And now I have that. So I'm going to save the changes. And then I'm going to go into Wynncraft and test it out. So now you can hear it. Piano actually isn't too bad. That was some good luck. Okay. So I'm gonna disconnect now. And I'm gonna go find another one. Okay, so I have this guitar sound here. I'm gonna make an instrument with this. So, here's where I'm going to start. I'm going to open up Polyphone. I'm going to link a download to this in the description. This is a program for editing SFTs. I'm going to hit New Sound Font. And I'm just going to call this guitar. And I'm going to save it. Then I need to import the sample. So I'm going to hit this button, add sample. And I'm going to go find that real quick. Okay, and here's that sample. So I'm going to open it. And now here's the left ear, here's the right ear, because audio is separated into two pieces, so. And you see how there's just all this empty space where it's just where these don't touch the edges? I'm going to change this volume and normalize it so that it is closer to those edges by just a tad. So now the next part is I need to create an instrument. So I'll do that. Add an instrument. Guitar. I'm gonna disconnect. There's the guitar. I'm going to go into... I'm gonna drag these samples in. So now these samples are in here. And I'm gonna change the key range because here's all the keys. And it sounds really strange. So I'm gonna just do this to show you how this works. I'm gonna change the key range from 60 to 62. This is key 60. This is key 62. Here's 0 and here's 127. So middle C is always 60. The lowest it can get is 0 and the highest it can get is 127. So I'm going to make this empty again, just showing you what that does. Let's say I want to make this louder. I can make this -10. Well, I can't do it there, but if I want to make it louder, I'm going to do that in my preset. So I'm going to create the preset because there has to be a preset. I'm going to call this guitar. I'm gonna drag in the instruments. And in here, I can change this to -10, and that'll make it louder. And I can make it even louder by -20. Or I can make it quieter by doing that. So that's attenuation. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, I'm not an expert. So then root key, this is the key that it starts the pitching from. So this normally, before it pitches it up and down, this is the default sound before it pitches it up and down. So I'm going to change this root key to 60. So now the center is here. So now this is where the center was. Versus before, it was at 48. Which means that it starts here. And this is higher pitched. So I'm going to make this back to 60. I'm going to change the hold. So this does support ADSR. If you don't know what it is, look it up. This one increases the length of the note. So now that it is at 30, it lasts way longer. Or I can make it take longer. If I set this to 2, you have to hold it down for it to start. I'd recommend not doing that because Wynncraft does not have held notes. And probably never will. Okay, I'm gonna make this 12, so it's a more, 5. I'm gonna make it a normal number. That'll work. Okay, and then there's chorus, there's reverb. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Now, that's everything. So, I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna go grab that. And here it is. I'm gonna copy it. Wait. Oh, I created it in there. Never mind. I don't need to do that. And then I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna make that. Put that here, and then I'm gonna turn this on, and I'll put it in. I would usually put it in guitar, but Cora is the lead. This is the lead instrument for one of the songs, so I'm going to do that. 60. So right here, 60 is middle C, so it'll always be this instrument no matter if it was originally over here. It'll just make it like this. So this is useful for drums, or if you ever want to make it sound the same every single time, use single pitch. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off because the drums can change pitch. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna save again. And I'm gonna go into the server again. I'm gonna change to this song. So now you can hear it. It's just really low. So I want to increase it. So instead of going into there to increase it, I'm going to go into transpose, and I'm gonna move it up 12. So I need to transpose it up 12. 12 is a single octave, so you want to change it by usually 12. So I'm gonna change it by 12 to move it from 60 to 72. Save changes. Just double check that everything's saved. Okay, I'm gonna turn this back on. It's really quiet. It's really quiet, so I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to increase this. I'm gonna put it at -10. And then I'm gonna go into here and reload it. So that'll reload everything. And then I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, so now I've created an instrument. I'm going to go back into here, and I'm going to show you how to delete sample packs. So here's the delete button. I'm going to hit it, and now it's over. So I'm going to set it back to this one. That'll reload it. Every single time you hit save, it and sometimes it takes a second, like you saw. Sometimes it takes a second to reload. Oh, it's reloading. There it is. So it's really laggy. There you go. All right. And that'll be it for this video. If you have any questions, ask me in my Discord server. It'll be linked in the description. Remember, you feel free to use any files from my sample packs if you want to. And thank you for watching.